Hi everyone, my name is Angelica and thank you for joining me at the writer's table for This is Improv. Today we're going to be going over journaling. So I know what you're thinking, journaling?
I moved past that in 3rd grade.
Journaling is super important when it comes to acting and when it comes to writing. So let's talk a little bit about it. Why do we journal? So journaling is helpful in getting out whatever you're feeling. It's helpful when you're actually just trying to brainstorm ideas and write things out. But what we're talking about today is observing the world around you and observing your experiences and using those for your scripts. So we talked a little bit before about using things about yourself, writing down those lists of activities that you do, interests that you have, and using those for your scenes. Now we're going to be talking about not just observing yourself, it can be outward reflection as well, which is really fun. An example of journaling or a use of journaling is for character creation. One time I went out journaling to create a character to bring to the stage, just for improv, not a sketch or a script or anything. So I did this at my university, and there is a bar at the university, and I sat at the farthest corner in the bar and
picked a victim.
The person I chose was the bartender. So some things that I wrote down about the bartender. He was really interesting. He had a really funny way of walking that was almost like a sway. He wore glasses. I thought that was interesting because they were pretty big glasses, so it almost affected the way his head moved. He bobbed his head too a lot. All these aspects of this character I was able to bring on stage and create my own character based off of what I observed. It's really nice to have this tool, the journaling tool, because you can pick aspects of things that you see out in the world and really bring them in and use them. So what a lot of writers kind of get hung up on is the idea of,
oh no, I'm gonna get writer's block. I have no idea what to write about. I don't know anything. I'm not interesting. Nothing I do is interesting. I have nothing. I'm not creative. I don't have any ideas. It's done. I did it all. I wrote it all.
Not true. Go explore your world. Take in whatever it has to offer you. Write down anything. If there's an animal, like a squirrel you see running around your yard, just write down how it runs around. Does it stop? Does it interact with anything around it? Even the trees. The trees, you can write down, oh, maybe the wind blew it this way, the wind blew it that way. It made a certain sound. And you can use that for your characters or for your scene. Even the environments that you see. So let's say I only write scenes that take place in offices because that's where I work. I work in an office. I would integrate that into my scene. And I know right now we're in the middle of a quarantine, so you're at home a lot. Where are you supposed to go to do all these journaling activities? Those of you who are staying with family, it's perfect. Think about all the sitcoms that you watch that have family interaction and have characters evolving and revolving around the family unit. Take time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Write down what your parents do. Write down what your spouse does. Write down what your friends do, your roommates. What are some things that you never really noticed until you took the time to sit back, observe, and write it down? That's really what journaling is for. Then when you go back to your notes, you can circle interesting facts, highlight different things. The options are endless. It's totally yours, and it's so useful to pull from your own life experience because you know what everything is supposed to look like. Everything feels very realistic. But the fact is, you have something to pull from. You have this well of information that you just have to take the time to journal about. So my homework for you is to take up your trusty pen, your trusty notebook, and start writing some of the things that you observe around you. And remember, you don't need any of that stuff. You can just use your phone and the Notes app. and it'll do the same thing. Show us what you got. We want to see what are some things that you've observed in your own life. And that is how you journal. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'd be more than happy to see what you guys have. We are also offering online classes now, so feel free to contact us for more information about that and take a look at our website, thisisimprov.com. Also, don't forget to follow us, subscribe so you get more information about how to do improv, how to play some games inside and with your friends. This has been Angelica at the writer's table for This Is Improv. Thank you guys.